Hey, is Giuseppe. A hacked mafia laptop reveals a name. Marco Bartoli. A path to Venice. Whispers of a cult obsessed with the Dagger of Xian grow louder. And Lara is caught in the middle. Stick around. Some secrets weren't meant to be found. So, the current level we are at now is known as Venice. After hacking into the gangster's laptop, we managed to find such information, revealing a mafia-type cult known as the Black Flame. Now, they're currently obsessed with getting the Dagger of Xian because of the legendary power it contains, the ability to transform one who believes into an almighty powerful fire-breathing dragon. That sounds like fun though, don't it? And this dude does not take no for an answer with his baseball bat, does he? Oof, too close. So, Marco Bartoli is an insane Italian mob boss who wants the dagger for himself in order to turn himself into an almighty powerful dragon. For what reason? I don't know. Maybe to rule with an iron fist. You know, power and ambition go hand in hand with a lot of gangsters these days. But it is interesting. We don't know how Marco Bartoli found out about the Dagger of Xian. But we do know that his power is formidable. To be able to turn anyone who believes into a dragon by plunging the very dagger in one's heart. Now that's certainly interesting, don't you think? So they're obviously very keen on finding this dagger. Now Lara's obviously stumbled upon information that regards to her next lead being in Venice, and more information about the individual Marco Bartoli and the dagger itself. So the current quest right now we're on is to locate any further clues that will further lead her to her goal of retrieving the Dagger of Xian for herself. However, she's going to have to deal with a lot of angry mob cultists. So that's an interesting thing to see, I guess you can say. But you know, I don't know why he was so obsessed. It's like the guy that he dealt with in the Great Wall of China. He was dressed as a monk. Like, he had kung fu, like, monk-style robes. And obviously thought Lara was a monk, but she's not. She's just a treasure hunter who raids tombs for a sport. I mean, you know, Lara's famous accolades of robbing tombs, stealing sacred artifacts for her own gain, as well as, like, basically just shoving them in a vault, because that's what she does. That's pretty funny, to be honest. Okay, so I've got a key to something, I know that. I got a key. So maybe I'm meant to just do this. Whee! Her diveruni. Ah, hello boat. Lovely jubbly boat. So yeah, in the previous video that I did want to experiment with my intro. I'm still trying to find my what's the right word for this? Something that feels more me. I want to be, because I'm aiming to be obviously a content creator, but who's, you know, authentic and genuine. And I want to stay true to myself. So that's why I'm trying to come up with intros that are more engaging to my audience. And this looks fun. I'm in a boat. Whee! But besides that, no, you don't ambush me like that. That's not cool. He's showing off in his shirt. Put a jacket on, man. You flashing me with your shirt. Shame on you. Ow, I'm gonna be dead if I'm not careful. Oh god. Wannabe gangster trying to, like, manhandle Lara. Didn't work out in his favor though, did it? Yes. Those, I believe, automatic pistols. But before that, I just want to deal with a medipack. I hurt myself. Lara got a boo-boo. What's with the melodramatic music? I mean, I didn't do anything, did I? Right. No, I'm just trying to remember. The key goes... The key goes... No. It doesn't go there. Oh, did I... I don't think I pushed... Did I push the button? No, I did. Okay, I did. Wait. Oh, yes. Now I know. Oh, so silly. My bad. It opened the door upstairs with the broken windows. Oh, that's lovely. Bad enough I had to deal with a man and his dog. I'm probably going to have to deal with a lot more worse than that. Although it's interesting with Lara, though, you know, considering now she's on the path to wanting to retrieve the Dagger of Xian for herself, I wonder what she'll stumble across. You know, how deep does this go with the mafia? You know, if this mafia family existed before she was alive, because it was like what Marco Bartoli inherited it from his father. I think his father's name is Giovanni Bartoli. So that's always a thing. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that yet. I just think that it's an interesting concept. You know, like how deep did the family ties? Bad doggy. Ugh. Interrupting my thought. But I'm always curious about the price of things, like as in like how long were the mafia like involved and become, how long were they like a cult? Because they're known as the cult name is known as Black Flame. It's something else in Italian, but I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I'm going to just butcher it horribly. But they based it on the symbol that was on the door that Lara was trying to get access before she was ambushed by a gangster. But the sad thing is, these mafia mob, like gangsters, are all obsessed and are so blindly loyal to Marco Bartoli that one of them was willing to drink poison, you know, for his belief of the cult. That's like, I guess that's like the mentality of cultists these days. Well, I wouldn't say these days, but just in games in general. That mentality of just nothing matters except their leader, and they will do anything. Even like give up their own life for it, which is not a nice thing, to be honest. It's quite sad. So yeah, Lara is in for a big treat. Yeah, she's dealt with one insane person. I wonder how many more people she's gonna have to deal with who are more insane than her. You know, it's actually interesting, right? That it's every time she's up, like she's tomb raiding or like treasure hunting or whatever, she's always coming across people who are completely unhinged, unbelievably unhinged at this point, right? Like Jacqueline Natler, Marco Bartoli, and then like whoever she encounters like in the further Tomb Raider games. It is interesting because I'm just like, how is she attracting these psychopaths in her path, you know? Alright, so her mission right now is obviously to gather information, find out where Marco Bartoli's hideout is, because he's a person of interest to her, knowing the information about the Dagger of Xian. It's always interesting with such artifacts like that. Oh, hello, mate. I don't know. Are you a fan of the Phantom of the Opera? Because you guys seem to love wearing those masks, I tell you that. Oh, I think they're like fangirls of Phantom of the Opera. Right, what have I done? Actually, no, I'm not meant to open that yet. Reason is I haven't brought the boat down yet. So let me push it up. I need to go upstairs. Yeah, I need to go back upstairs. No, this is not this way. It's not this way. So I need to grab my boat, put it into the docking. It's like the dock over there. Pull the lever, and then the water will rise up, and then it'll be level according to like the surface. Well, it'll level itself to the surface level of what it currently is, so I can gain access to the other door that is currently closed. It'll only open once the water level's risen to a considerable depth that which is acceptable, so that then it will unlock the door. So we're gonna have fun in our boat. Just trying not to get Lara killed though. Okay. Because apparently if you speed too much like a crazy person, you can actually get Lara killed. In a spectacular fashion as well. Just like if her boat hits hard enough, you can actually like cause her boat and her to explode. I don't know. Like I know it happened previously when I played the old school version of Tomb Raider 2, but I've not seen it in the current one. So, as a personal announcement, if you do like this content that I'm creating, I do try my best to be entertaining. Please smash that like button. It does help a lot, and I'd love to share my content out there to the rest of the world so everyone can watch it and enjoy it, and just enjoy the good old times of playing retro games, and remembering those days when they were kids in the arcades, having all the massive pile of change, and then playing their favorite games in the arcade machines. I miss those days, and that's what I want to aim for on my channel, to bring those good old days back so that people can reminisce on the good old days and just have sweet happy memories. I do want to lighten up people's day and make them happy, and that's what my aim is for why I've become a YouTuber. I want to spread joy to the world and make people happy with the content I make. I mean, I try my best. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm trying, and that's all I can do. And if I make 1 or 2 people who are new to the channel enjoy my content and happy, that would make me happy, because I know then at least that I've done what I can to bring enjoyment to people. So yeah, I'd appreciate it if you could do that for me. And if you want to follow up for more content in the future that I'll release, or keep up to date with my content, click that subscribe button. It will then notify you when I bring up new videos or any posts like that I may put up in future. Okay, my personal announcement is over. Back to the game. And the fancy music starts. I was going to say something, but the game does tend to freeze from time to time, unfortunately, so my audio does get cut out when that happens, so I'll try my best to sort that out. But I was going to say, I do love the fact that when I first played Tomb Raider 2... Ooh, watch this. And you're not shooting me, mate. Whee! Boom! She died. Oh, damn. Bye-bye. Alright, I am back. I edited it out because I don't want her to be seen fumbling around too much. Just trying to make it interesting for you guys, Oh, fancy music. Right, I'm going to save it here, so that if anything happens, I've got it well in order. So, I'm meant to go here. Now the reason is, there's another boat, right? So you're meant to actually... I do this, I think? Not ideal. Don't try this at home, kids. You meant to do that. You meant to sacrifice one boat, because you have another boat, right? In order to disarm the mines. Otherwise, you try going there with your boat, near the end, you're gonna die. Oh, are you kidding me, man? Can I go one day without you trying to kill me? Oh, guys can't take no for an answer, can they? Always overcompensating, aren't you, mate? These mob boss wannabes. Always overcompensating. Right. I'm just gonna stop here. So our goal is where I threw my boat into the mines, and it's a door with the symbol of the black flame. I'm basically meant to find a way to open that door, but not just that, make a shortcut path to gain access quick enough to the door before the timer runs out, because it's a timed door. And that's what I remember from Tomb Raider 2 when I played it ages ago. Uh-oh. Oh, not you again, mate. Oh, two of you? Seriously? No, you can't be ganging up on me, man. God. You never know when to leave me alone, do you? Ugh, so unprofessional. Oh, wait. Has he got a stomach? Oh, man's got a beer belly. Check that out. He's got a beer belly. The man's got a beer belly. That's just hilarious, mate. How are you trying to... Oh, man's been eating grandma's lasagna too much, I tell you that. That's what it is. It's hilarious. And no, that's not a dig at people that are larger in size. Just taking a piss out of a 3D dude that is a make-believe, imaginary, fictional character. So we're gonna put this lovely key in. I can't remember what this leads to. I think it's like something else to open a door somewhere else, from what I remember. Ooh, I definitely need a medikit for that. There we go. That's much better. Yeah, okay. Here it is. So there's like 2 golden gates. Sliders, I guess. I think this opens one of them. Yeah, so that door, there's another door on the other side that I'm meant to also open, so that when I'm actually trying to make it to the door, because it's timed, right? What? I just saw that. Ooh. I think his brother's there, and he's not happy that I'm trash talking him, his brother. That he had a beer belly and that they were eating their grandmother's lasagna. I'm sorry, dude. But sorry, he's got to cut back on the calories, man. You can't be eating grandma's lasagna and then trying to be a mob boss right-hand dude, aka cultist. Jeez, man, jeez. Oof. Alright. He's dropped me some goodies. So now I can go on my merry way. Okay, I ain't got anything. Right. Just dive right in. So... it's there for now, so it'll be alright, I think. Actually, no, maybe I... Should I take a boat? Yeah, no, I should. I need to open the other... Like, the other gate needs to be open as well, so that I can make it there. It's just how it is. It's like a weird pattern. It's just because I need access to the gate, and then a shortcut to get there faster. Oh, you. Seriously? What is it with the big guns? Are you trying to overcompensate for something? Dude, they say size doesn't matter. It's how you use it that counts, right? You clearly were overcompensating. I think you've got insecurities, mate. Oh god, am I stuck? And what do they... It seems they're obsessed with the Phantom of the Opera. Can you see that? The white mask they are wearing. I think they're fanatics for Phantom of the Opera. Or they take the inspiration from him. That's crazy. It's hilarious too at the same time, considering. So, am I meant to go this way? Just trying to remember off by heart. No, that's one side open. Oh, this is an auto door, if I remember right. And that's gonna be, I'm gonna be greeted with a lovely surprise watch. Oh, why is this so dramatic music? Yeah, I thought so. Up. Ow! You did not just hit me with a bat. That's not cool. Ow. Rude. Well, at least they give a medikit. I suppose you're good for one thing, sir. Dropping me some goodies. Because I don't want to be dealing, I don't want to be dealing with shenanigans and not have any supplies. Okay, a lever. Where's this going to open? That door. I know where that is, actually. The funny thing with Lara is, right, she always she always seems to get herself in sticky situations like this. I don't know if she's just looking for danger and that's why she ends up in these situations, or just she has crappy luck. I would like to say both, but that's just my opinion on that. You know what? The one country... I mean, like, the funny thing is, this is based in Venice, right? I haven't been to Venice. Like, I would love to go Venice sometime, but I feel like... I mean, I have a couple of people in mind that I would love to go with, but I don't know if I'll actually enjoy it or not with them. But, to be fair, like, I've been... Most of the times when I've gone on holiday, I've gone by myself. I guess it's fun going with people, but I think it's probably better with people that are on the same wavelength as you, you know? That's how I personally feel. You know, I mean, I don't know how you guys and girls feel with that, but like I said, it's just my opinion. But what I do know is that I think exploring new places is fun. I mean, it's always been a huge thing for me that I see. Lara Croft was a big thing for me growing up. Now, the reason I say this is she was like the first female protagonist in a game which empowers women, right? Obviously, that's like I've always enjoyed it. Like, and as a girl, when I was a young girl, like I was like, oh yeah, you know, I wanted to be just like her. Ow, bad doggy. I wanted to be like her when I grow up, and I think a lot of kids back in the 90s when Tomb Raider first came out wanted to be like her, and because she envisioned what we could be, and like a no nonsense sort of gal as well, which I really enjoyed. It gave me like confidence. It gave me it was like she was like a hero that I never knew I needed. I think like in the history of being a kid myself, like there was days where I got bullied as a kid, and bullying is not good. That's my personal view on that, right? And there are places you can go to seek help, you know, if that's the case. Oh no, I'm gonna oh god, this guy is just... Why is this pistol doing more damage than mine? But and gaming was a way for me to cope on it. Now, And the thing is, I played various various platforms like the Amiga, the Sega Saturn, the N64, even the original Xbox, the Xbox 360, PlayStation 2. I've played most of the consoles. Some of the consoles I borrowed off like friends or cousins, but it gave me the opportunity to be able to experience games on different platforms. Now, the thing is, that's where Tomb Raider for me was, I originally played it when I had Windows 95. I mean, I kid you not, it was hilarious. Why is there such intense music now all of a sudden? But as I was saying, like it was like it was interesting to play on different consoles. It just was, because like you got to experience many games on different platforms. And back then, companies would only stick to, like, if you wanted to play a certain game, it was on a specific platform. It kind of sucked back then, obviously, because like I think it should be on all platforms. That's my personal opinion on that, right? If a game comes out, it should be on all platforms, so everyone gets a chance to enjoy the game. And I feel that crossplay, it should be more incorporated into future games. Like I genuinely, I feel that should be it, a standard these days, because you say if you want to play like I'll list you a couple of games that are crossplay, which they have done it successfully. Warframe is one that if someone's got it on PlayStation 5 and someone has it on the Xbox, they can play with each other. Destiny 2, that is also good as well. It's interesting when you think about it, though. Like the fact that you're able to play with someone on a different console and enjoy, the same game together without having to buy it on, let's just say if the game only came out on PC, that you're forced to only buy it on PC, which I don't think that's fair, because then someone would have to fork out money to buy it on that platform to play with their friends. I'll give you another example, however. Final Fantasy XIV did a good job of creating versions of it that are crossplay, which are fantastic. It's something that should be a staple for all games out there. That's my personal opinion, and I think people would enjoy it a lot more if they were able to have access to it if it's on multiple platforms. I mean, I'm serious. I literally am serious about it, because it's like exclusivity for various games. It's just not fair in that sort of sense, because you're like, okay, this game is only out on this platform, but then other people that might want to play it, that means you're forcing them to buy a console, spend copious amounts of money just to play that game. I'll deal with this pesky guy first. And thus I feel that it should be available on all platforms so everyone can play it. It's just fair in that sense. But rant over, I'll hog off on the ranting that I'm doing. So, do I have a key? No, I have nothing. Okay, so hold on, I can't leave it there. Hold on, give me a minute. I have to do this. The reason I have to reverse back is because when I press that button, it's going to open the doors I need to get to. So let's do this. This is going to get fun. This is where the real fun begins. Oop! And it's a timed door, so I gotta hurry up. Whee! have fun time. Meow. Gotta go to it, girl. It's a time door. Oh, yay. And that's it. Oh, unfortunately, I missed one of the secrets. I saw where it was when I smashed through the window. I mean, I tried to get to the door, so I didn't want to have the door close on me while trying to grab that secret. I will, however, in my own time, do all the pickups and all the secrets. So I didn't do that bad on the pickups though. 22 out of 30. That's not bad considering. So yeah, that was an interesting second level into Venice. I have noticed these levels are short. They're not as long, which is fine. I mean, that's great for me because then I can make half-an-hour videos and you guys get to ingest them and watch it and have fun and wait for the next one, you know, the anticipation of waiting for the next video to come out. So yeah, that's it for Venice level. Look out for more videos that I will bring out on the further levels as I go along through the journey of Tomb Raider 2. So, like I said, if you like this content, please like this video and comment down below. Tell me what you think about Tomb Raider 2, the game itself, and what levels are your favourite, because I like to hear your thoughts on them. So look out for the next video as we continue on in future videos of Lara's journey into hunting the legendary Dagger of Xian, as well as the nasty business with the mafia cult of the Black Flame led by Marco Bartoli, and what mischief he's going to create for Lara, and the ultimate showdown of the race in time to grab the dagger before the other one does. So, without further ado, as the evening closes, I bid you a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night. Take care, everyone, and goodbye.